Welcome to Japanese Classroom. This lesson is about counters. You may already know how to count in Japanese. It usually goes as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In English, you would say 3 cars for this picture, but in Japanese, you cannot say 3 kuruma. Instead, you need to say 車が3台 or 3台の車. In these examples, 台 is the counter. You can say the number plus counter after the name of the item you are counting, or you can say it before it. If you say the item name first, the particle or joining word after the item name differs depending on the rest of the sentence. If you say the counter first, the joining word is always no. Later, I will introduce some songs, and they all end in no something and something. This no is the Japanese joining word no, not no in English. Counters are used along with a number in order to count various things, actions, and events. They are similar in function to the word pieces in 2 pieces of cake and cups in 3 cups of coffee. Depending on what we count, different counters are used. As I said before, in order to count cars, we use dai. Dai is also used to count various machines like television sets and telephones. Mai is used to count flat objects like shirts, sheets of paper, and slices of bread. Most counters are usually used immediately after a number. So if you are counting shirts, it will go like this. 1枚、2枚、3枚、4枚、5枚、6枚、7枚、8枚、9枚、10枚。If you want to buy 3 shirts, you say シャツを3枚ください。If you want to buy 3 telephones, you say 電話を3台ください。ください means please. Many counters like dai and mai are written in one kanji character and pronounced in one way. However, many commonly used counters don't always follow that simple rule. Tsu is a general purpose counter for objects and age, and only used to count as far as 10. As this counting method is based on the traditional Japanese counting, which is different from well-known 1, 2, 3, there is no kanji character for this counter, and it is always written with the hiragana tsu. Here is a song to help you remember how the counter tsu goes. 1つ、2つ、3つあります。4つ、5つ、6つあります。7つ、8つ、9つあります。とのアポゼンペース。あります means there are, and no in the last line is a Japanese joining word, not no in English. If you want to count long slender objects such as pencils, bottles, fingers, and umbrellas, you use the counter like this. Yes, this is the same character that means books in Japanese. This is pronounced as hon, pon, or bon, depending on the number. Sing along with the song and remember how it goes. 1本、2本、3本あります。4本、5本、6本あります。7本、8本、9本あります。10本の pens and pencils. If you think it is too hard to remember which number goes with hon and which number goes with pon or bon. Look at the next part and see how it alternates. You have to be careful between 4 and 5. 1本、2本、3本あります。4本、5本、6本あります。7本、8本、9本あります。10本の pens and pencils. All on the left-hand side are pon, except for 3, which is 3本. Remember, 3 is always special. All on the right-hand side are hon. It is easy to remember, isn't it? The same rule applies to the counter for small animals, which looks like this. This character looks similar to the number 4, but missing the vertical line on the right. This is pronounced as hiki, piki, biki. Sing along to learn them, but remember the word for there are changes to imas, as they are living creatures. 1匹、2匹、3匹います。4匹、5匹、6匹います。7匹、8匹、9匹います。10匹の dogs and cats. In the previous section, I introduced the counter hiki, piki, biki for smaller animals. When you count larger animals like horses and cows, we use to. Well done if you have noticed that this character means head. Let's sing. 1頭、2頭、3頭います。4頭、5頭、6頭います。7頭、8頭、9頭います。10頭の horses and cows. We counted small and large animals. Then we should know how to count people also. The counter for people is written like this, which means person. The first two sound similar to tsu counting. After 3, it's pronounced as nin. Let's sing. 1人、2人、3人います。4人、5人、6人います。7人、8人、9人います。10人の boys and girls. In this video, I introduced 7 different counters. Counting in Japanese is fun. Thank you for watching.